Hello, California nurse leaders. I'm Joe Ty from Values Coach, and I am so excited to be joining you again for the conference in February at Disneyland. And one of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you then is the Pickle Challenge and how we're going to be using the Pickle Challenge to raise millions of dollars to support mental health for caregivers. And it's a very important thing. And you'll hear more about that between now and February, a lot more. But for now, I want to share something that is much more urgent. Late last year, as we were overwhelmed with COVID, I asked more than 100 healthcare leaders and authorities on human wellness and well-being and motivational speakers and authors and frontline caregivers to share a message of hope and gratitude, courage, resilience, to be put together in a book called Stay Strong for Us. And it came out as this beautiful full-color book. Each of you is going to get a copy at Disneyland at our conference. But for now, please encourage all of your team members to go to the website staystrongforus.com because the ebook is there. It's beautiful. It's a flip book. It can be downloaded as an ebook. And on every page, you can open that book and find something that is inspiring, something that gives you hope, something that helps you bounce back. And what we've seen over the past couple of weeks with this fourth surge of COVID, we've seen caregivers who are overwhelmed. We've seen managers who are overwhelmed. Some of the problems that we're dealing with they're what Rose Sherman in her emerging RN leader publication called Wicked Problems. They don't have easy solutions. Burnout, staffing shortages, people waiting in emergency rooms for hours or days for a bed. Those things don't have easy solutions. What we need right now is Band-Aids. And people say, oh, Joe, the Pickle Pledge, Stay Strong for Us, those are just Band-Aids. And of course, that's true. But what is the purpose of a Band-Aid? Stop the bleeding and prevent infection. If you fall off your bike, you need to stop the bleeding, prevent infection. Now, later you might need stitches or antibiotics. But right now, immediately, we have to stop the bleeding and prevent infection. And that is such a great metaphor for where we are with this COVID crisis. We can't solve the big problems, the wicked problems. What we can do is we can give people something they can take home and stop the bleeding, prevent infection. And I want to share with you one of the quotes. This is one of the more than 100. You'll know many of the people in this book, some of them from California, healthcare leaders. But this is Tracy Churchill. She is a manager in Queensland, Australia, emergency department background. And she wrote an essay called A World Without You in It. Let me share with you a thought. She says, a world without you in it would mean less compassion and kindness in the world. And she goes on to say, we are warriors, kind and compassionate, but with inner strength. And it is this strength that will see us through this time and the ones after that. Now, she wrote this in the midst of the second surge. We're now in the fourth surge, and there'll be ones after that too. And that's why I encourage you to share this with your people. Send them a quick note. You're struggling. We're all struggling. Please check out this book. Open it to a random page and see if you don't find something that's helpful for you. It's free. People are encouraged to take it home. It's the Band-Aid that we need today. More to come, and I'll see you in February. Thanks.